In Super Bowl rout, Nick Sirianni completes growth from volatile to valuable as Eagles leader. Following Sunday's 40-22 thrashing of the two-time defending champion Kansas City Chiefs, the Philadelphia Eagles' fourth-year head coach was cool, calm, and collected in his post-game news conference. Appropriate given he's pushed almost all of the right buttons over the past 4 months, but maybe also indicative of how he's grown into his role. Outside world had an opinion on what was going on and everything there. And we just stuck to our process and got better from it. Sirianni said of a team that finished 16-1 after a Week 5 preceded by a 2-2 start. The Eagles' lone loss since September occurred December 22nd at Washington in a game when quarterback Jalen Hurts was concussed. I think at the end of the day, you saw this team embrace adversity throughout the entire year, continued Sirianni. His temperament amazingly even for a 43-year-old man who'd just reached the summit of his profession. Now, it's hard to say that when you won 16 out of your last 17, but there was adversity. There's adversity constantly. And I think we did a good job of embracing that. So well, actually, that any adversity in 2024 hardly seemed noticeable given the myriad issues this team and its coach have grappled with over the years. Sirianni infamously bombed during his introductory news conference in 2021. He was roasted for not running the ball sufficiently at the start of that first season. The sideline antics early in his tenure rubbed some the wrong way. There was the heartbreaking loss to the Chiefs in Super Bowl 57, a steady disintegration on and off the field down the stretch in 2023, and an ESPN report last summer suggesting a significant rift between Hurts and Sirianni. The latter's job security often a major point of speculation in Philadelphia and beyond. And yet we're talking about a coach who is 54-23.701. Statistically, positively Belichickian, has gone to 2 Super Bowls and never missed the playoffs. It's crazy, said Sirianni. Sometimes we're answering questions on how we win. It's hard to win in this league. It's a struggle every week to win in this league. And just because we're not winning a certain way or the way people perceive that we should win doesn't mean that we can't. Long story short, you can't be great without the greatness of others. And that's become his constant mantra. A coach who's so often been in the spotlight, whether it be woofing at opponents, woofing at fans, for bringing his kids to the podium at news conferences, has successfully turned it around on his magnificent team and hardly been a story himself. Aside from the fact that he's now only the second Eagles coach to win a championship in the past 64 seasons, something even the great Andy Reid couldn't manage in Philadelphia. I've been saying it a lot today and throughout the whole year that you cannot be great without the greatness of others. That applies to coaches. That applies player to player, said Sirianni.